Hey everyone, Brian here. Today I am at the fabulous, not Volcano Bay. Yeah, I know that's Volcano Bay, but I am at Cabana Bay, different bay. I am going to show you my room here, which is a pool view interior entry family suite. Got all that? It's kind of confusing, I'll explain as I go. But anyway, this is my room, 4554. And it is pretty nice, not gonna lie. So, immediately walking in, you notice that it's large. This is considered a value prime resort. So that puts it in a much lower price category than, of course, the premier resorts, which are Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, Royal Pacific. Got them all. Whew. And even cheaper than Aventura or Sapphire Falls. Now, the downsides here, of course, are that it is a long walk to the parks, much longer than, well, Hard Rock is the closest, but, much longer than any of them. It's pretty much the furthest away, except for the newer Surfside and Dockside of Endless Summer resorts. Those are a mandatory bus ride. You could technically walk from here. Wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it can be done. But for the most part, you'll be taking the bus. It also does not include the Express Pass, like those 3 premier resorts that I have already named, so don't ask again. If you want to know all of the details about Universal or any of the Universal hotels, the best way to do that is to contact one of our amazing travel agents at Touring Plans, which you can get to touringplans.com/travel. Had to get that out of the way, right? Look how fancy I'm dressed, by the way. I am here on travel agency business, have to meet salespeople and stuff. So, buttons. I don't wear buttons anymore. Funny thing is, worked for the government for a long time, had to wear a suit every day, and now I'm like, oh, t-shirts, cool. But anyway, I digress. I also did find out, though, it's easier to attach microphones to button-down shirts than taping them to me, which is what I usually do. Although that doesn't always work, and if you've seen my Hollywood Studios rope drop video, you know it didn't go great with the microphone. Anyway, so let's get into the room tour here. This is a family suite, as I mentioned, which is why all the space here. They do have standard rooms at Cabana Bay here. They have rooms in the towers, which are a little over there, and then in the kind of main part. If you're on the side of the resort where the pool has a water slide, you would have an exterior entry room, meaning if you're familiar with the Disney resorts, like the Values and the Moderates, where you walk directly outside from your room. If you are on this side, which is the one with the lazy river, you have interior entry, like I just showed you, where you walk from a hallway. The difference with the family suites, basically, is that in the exterior entry, there would be a window here, not there, here. Thank you, camera, for catching up. In the interior entry, the window is where the beds are. I have kind of a porthole window. I don't think that's normal. I'll show you when I look out the window, kind of where rooms are. But it looks like most of the rooms have kind of bigger windows than that, but I really don't know. There's only the second time I've stayed here. The other time was in the tower, where we had an amazing view of Volcano Bay. I'll pop that up right here if you want to see that room. I didn't talk through it, so maybe a selling point at this point, because I'm 5 minutes into this video and I haven't showed you in the room yet. But anyway, just to finish this off, the rate for I am filming this during spring break. Yay. It is March 15th, the Ides of March, and the rate for tonight was $265 for this room. It does go up over $300 in the busiest season, over the summer, that kind of stuff. To compare, the full price room at Pop Century goes up to about $290. So for, $20 more a night, you are getting all of this space here, but Universal is generally a little bit cheaper than Disney. Again, talk to a travel agent about this, preferably a Touring Plans travel agent, but, if you have a travel agent you like, that's your travel agent. I get it. I know. Good travel agents are hard to find. We have found several, if I might brag a little bit. But so let's see the room. So you walk in, you first notice this seating area. It's really cool. I like that they have the chairs. Cabana Bay. It was all basically mid-century modern, and even in the rooms, they pretty much stuck to it. It looks a little Jetsons-y in here, which is basically my entry point for mid-century modern. I am old, but not quite that old, Mr. Lentesta. Mr. Lentesta is a very big mid-century modern fan, if you were not aware. But I like that, you know, you have a family of 4 sleeping in the beds out there. You can all sit here and relax, especially during these COVID-y times when a lot of food is takeout. This gives you a good place to you know, sit and eat. And here we have the little kitchenette, separate sink right there, which is nice actually, because there's only one in the bathroom. We'll get to that annoyance, but you know, you could just kind of brush your teeth out here if you really wanted to. Microwave, fridge is quite a bit larger than the ones you get in Disney. Oh look, somebody brought me a beer. Cool. I'm kidding. This is, I mean, it was mine, but I had to wait for my room to be ready. What else am I gonna do? Some storage space right here under the drawers. This couch does fold out. I will show you that. This is the bedroom in here. There is a separation. If you do have somebody spending the night on the sofa bed out here, you can close it off, kind of. I mean, translucent window, so it's not like you're not gonna, you know, see shadows and lights and things like that. Oh, coffee maker here. Don't think I showed you that. It's one of these 2-cup Cuisinart ones, which, you know, they're fine. My biggest problem with the in-room coffee makers, it's not the coffee, it's the cream. I don't put sugar in my coffee anymore, but I do put cream in it, and like the powdered cream and stuff, it just never works. So here are the beds. It is 2 double beds. You know, again, a constant complaint of mine is that they're doubles instead of queens, because as you can see by the headboard, like it doesn't cover the whole thing anyway. Those headboards were made for queen size beds, but they put doubles. There's plenty of room. I don't know. Love the art. I love the lights in here. There are 4 overhead lights. I forgot to turn that one on. They actually have 2 switches each on these lights, so you can put only half of it on if you want to, which I like, especially for night, or if you're getting up. If one person is trying to get ready, kids are still sleeping, you can just turn like that top light on. Gives you just enough light to, you know, see where your clothes are and stuff without necessarily waking everybody up. We've got nightstand in the middle, no nightstands on the end. I like when there's nightstands on both sides. As a glasses wearer, I like a place to put my glasses. I do like, although I could see it being annoying in the middle of the night, is this the period appropriate clock right there. It does have a light on it, I believe. I think that's what this button does. It's hard to see when it's so bright in here, but you know, it still would take me a minute to figure out what time it actually is. Outlets there, that's good. Another drawer down here and a little shelf. These switches, by the way, not 100% sure what they do. My suspicion, based on what happens to the phone when I hit that one over there, is that it kills the power to the outlets back there. So I wouldn't hit them, and I don't know why they're there, but they are. As you notice, there are TVs in both sections there, so you know, can watch 2 different TVs at once. Some more drawers down here. That's pretty much all the drawer space in here. So, you know, there's 1 out there, 2 in here, 1 under there, and the drawers don't fit 100% right anymore. You know, I guess just with age, but that's the only thing I've noticed maintenance-wise that could be improved in here, which is not too bad. To make up for the lack of drawer space, we have a, you know, almost a walk-in closet. I mean, I guess technically it's a walk-in closet. I can walk into it. But, you know, there is another shelf, lots of hanging space, lots of floor space. You could throw suitcases down there. This is where the safe is. You know, just one of those little safes. Kind of a mini ironing board there. Iron is down there, So let's look into the bathroom first, and then we'll talk about the windows and the view. So bathroom, really large bathroom with just a ton of wasted space. I like a large bathroom, fine. My family is a family of 4. but I want them to do something with it. I don't feel like they do anything with this. One sink, good counter space, real good counter space. Could have used a shelf under there. I feel like I talk about that all the time. But look at all this space in between there and, you know, the handrail for the toilet, the wall over there. You know, there's a good foot there. You could easily have put 2 sinks in here. I don't know why you wouldn't, considering this room sleeps 6. Tub, shower, lots of stuff going on there, lots of handles and doohickeys. Cool. All right, now the view. As I said, I have a porthole basically here. So as you can see across the way there, those are the kind of the porthole rooms. I'm in that section. On either side of it, I don't know if these are suites or regular rooms or what, but they have like big floor-to-ceiling windows. So I don't know if it's just because of where I happen to be or what, but you know, like kind of at the corners here, they have like the porthole rooms. I'm not really complaining. I'm not exactly going to pull a chair over here and stare out the window anyway, but you know, if it's the same price, I'd rather have a floor-to-ceiling window. From here, you can see this is the pool that has the lazy river. This is the lazy river right there. We are kind of right above the bar. We're kind of right above the bar. That's, I don't know, you can't really see. And then way off in the distance over there, you can make out the brand new VelociCoaster. I see you, VelociCoaster. You're not open yet, but you will be soon. And over here, you can kind of make out Dudley Do-Rights and Ride a Rocket in the distance there. I don't know, I'm not actually going to Universal Parks this time, but that makes me miss it a little bit, seeing those in the distance and driving in and seeing all of them, you know. One last thing to mention is this. As kind of a tech nerd, I find this very fun. I think it would drive me crazy if this was in my house, but look, I pick which curtain you want. You press the little close button and look, now that one closes. You pick the other one and that one closes. And then you pick everything and it all opens right back up. Now that's Jetson stuff. All right, this has been a very long room tour. I apologize for the babbling, but I appreciate you watching and be excellent to each other.